Could the pyramids hold secrets to an ancient energy source? Some believe the Egyptians had electricity thousands of years before it was officially discovered. Is this truth or only another myth? We'll look at ancient artifacts, mysterious carvings, and cutting-edge theories to uncover whether or not the ancient Egyptians harnessed electricity. For centuries, historians have marveled at Egypt's architectural and scientific achievements. The pyramids, temples, and tombs they left behind continue to amaze researchers today. But one theory stands out among the rest: the claim that ancient Egyptians may have discovered electricity long before modern civilization. Proponents of this theory point to hieroglyphs resembling modern light bulbs, electrical conductivity in pyramid structures, and ancient copper artifacts that could have been used for energy generation. Some even suggest that the Great Pyramid of Giza functioned as a massive energy transmitter. But is there real evidence to support this, or is it just speculation? Could the Baghdad Battery, an ancient artifact from Mesopotamia, hint at a larger secret about lost energy technologies? We'll dive into these claims, analyze the science behind them, and determine whether the Egyptians had access to a forgotten energy source, or if it's all just a modern myth. Could an ancient artifact prove that electricity existed thousands of years ago? The Baghdad Battery, discovered in present-day Iraq, is an ancient clay jar containing a copper cylinder and iron rod. It is believed by some to be an early form of a modern-day battery. When filled with an acidic liquid, like vinegar, this device can generate a small electrical charge. Some theorists argue that if ancient Mesopotamians used batteries, then Egyptians, who were far more advanced, may have developed an even better energy technology. This could explain how they created precise gold electroplating, possibly by using an electrical current. However, mainstream scholars believe the Baghdad Battery was not a true power source, but rather a primitive tool for medical or metallurgical purposes. No large-scale energy networks have been found, leaving the idea of ancient electricity controversial. Still, if one ancient civilization experimented with electricity, could the Egyptians have taken it further? The next clue may be hidden in the temples of Dendera. Do ancient carvings show evidence of Egyptian electric lighting? One of the most famous pieces of evidence for the ancient electricity theory is found in the Temple of Dendera. Inside, mysterious carvings depict elongated bulb-like objects connected to what appears to be a power cable and a generator-like base. Some believe these carvings represent an early form of electric lighting, possibly using plasma discharge or arc lamps. Supporters of this theory argue that ancient Egyptian tombs and pyramids show no evidence of soot or torch residue. They argue this suggests the Egyptians used a clean energy source for illumination. If true, this would challenge our entire understanding of technological history. Critics, however, claim that the Dendera light bulbs are simply symbolic representations of religious concepts, such as the Egyptian myth of the lotus and the serpent. Mainstream archaeologists dismiss the electrical interpretation as pseudoscience. So, are these carvings proof of lost electrical knowledge, or are they just artistic depictions misinterpreted by modern observers? Could the Great Pyramid have been more than just a tomb? Some researchers claim that the Great Pyramid of Giza was designed not as a burial site but as a massive energy transmitter. They point to its precise geometric alignment, its use of quartz-laden granite, and the presence of underground water channels as evidence that it could have harnessed and transmitted electrical energy. Nikola Tesla once theorized about wireless energy transmission, and some believe the Great Pyramid used a similar principle. Its materials could have allowed for resonant energy amplification, sending power across long distances. However, there's no definitive proof that the pyramid actually generated usable electricity. Skeptics argue that while the materials and design are impressive, there's no direct evidence of wiring, electrical devices, or ancient power grids. If the pyramid was meant to transmit energy, then where did that power go? And could this technology have been lost over time? Did the Egyptians experiment with electrical conductivity? Egyptians were skilled metallurgists, using copper tools and wires in ways that suggest a basic understanding of electrical conductivity. Some gold artifacts show signs of electroplating, a process that typically requires an electrical current. Ancient texts mention divine energy and sky power, leading some to believe they were describing an early knowledge of electrical forces. If they understood basic circuits, could they have developed rudimentary power sources? Critics argue that these techniques were purely chemical, not electrical, and that no widespread power system existed in Egypt. The challenge remains. If they had electricity, why is there no trace of large-scale infrastructure? Despite this, the possibility of small-scale electrical experiments in ancient Egypt remains an intriguing mystery. Did Nikola Tesla rediscover something the Egyptians knew thousands of years ago? Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest inventors of all time, proposed the idea of wireless energy transmission. His Wardenclyffe Tower was designed to send electricity through the Earth's atmosphere, allowing people to access power without wires. Some theorists suggest that the Great Pyramid of Giza was built using the same principles. Both structures share intriguing similarities. The Great Pyramid was constructed with highly conductive materials, including granite with quartz crystals, which can generate electrical charges under pressure. Tesla also used similar materials to amplify energy transmission in his experiments. Some believe that the pyramids once served as giant energy transmitters, harnessing natural forces like telluric currents or earth-based energy to distribute power. If true, this could explain how the Egyptians illuminated tombs without soot or torch residue. However, while Tesla's theories were based on proven physics, there is no direct evidence linking his work to the ancient Egyptians. But could the similarities suggest that Tesla accidentally rediscovered something our ancestors knew long ago? Could the Egyptians have been one of many ancient civilizations to use electricity? While Egypt is the focus of this theory, other ancient cultures may have also harnessed electrical energy. The Antikythera mechanism, an advanced Greek device dating back over 2,000 years, suggests a high level of mechanical and possibly electromechanical knowledge. Ancient Hindu texts describe vimanas, flying crafts said to be powered by unknown energy sources. Some researchers speculate that these descriptions could refer to electrical or anti-gravitational technology lost over time. The Mayans and Incas built pyramids similar in structure to Egypt's, leading some to wonder if their civilizations also had an understanding of energy transmission. Evidence of gold wiring and metal alloys in pre-Columbian societies hints at advanced metallurgy, potentially used for electric applications. If multiple ancient civilizations experimented with energy, could they have been connected through shared knowledge? And if so, how did this knowledge disappear? So, did the Egyptians truly have electricity? The evidence is intriguing but not conclusive. While artifacts like the Baghdad Battery, the Dendera carvings, and the electroplated gold jewelry suggest knowledge of energy, there is no definitive proof that Egypt had an advanced electrical grid. The pyramid energy theory, though fascinating, remains speculative. While Tesla's experiments with wireless power mirror some pyramid theories, mainstream science has yet to prove that the pyramids functioned as power plants. However, history has shown that knowledge can be lost. If ancient civilizations once harnessed electrical energy, it may have disappeared due to wars, natural disasters, or secrecy. Could we be on the verge of rediscovering an ancient technology? The biggest question remains, was ancient electricity real, or are we just interpreting the past through a modern lens? Until we find more evidence, the mystery continues. Do you think the Egyptians had electricity, or is it just a myth? Let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into history's ancient mysteries. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.